Simon & Schuster Audio presents Older by Pamela Redmond. Read by Sutton Foster.
Prologue. The night before I left the island in Maine, I made a list. 50, I wrote at the top of the first page in a fresh notebook. I would celebrate my 50th birthday in exactly 245 days, and if I was going to do everything I needed and wanted to do before I hit that milestone, I needed to get organized, and busy, and serious. I underscored the number 50 twice. Hard. Under 50, I wrote, home. I'd been craving a home, a real home of my own, with a new intensity. I'd enjoyed a creative and healing few years in this rustic cabin loaned to me by my publisher, Mrs. Whitney. I'd been comfortable enough before that, living first with my friend Maggie, and then with my boyfriend, now ex-boyfriend, Josh. But I was heading back to New York, and I wanted a place of my own. The first place, all my own, I'd ever had. Healthy baby, I wrote down. My daughter, Caitlin's baby, I meant. Some things were so self-evident it seemed silly to put them on the list, but scarily presumptuous not to. Money. A job. Friends. I already had friends, but I hoped they'd be a bigger part of my life. I spent the last 2 years getting over the previous 3, and now it was time to put that phase of my life behind me. The phase in which I first pretended to be younger, and then lived as if I were, and then wrote about the whole thing. Time to grow up and own my real age, my real self. In time for the big 50. I tapped my pen on the notebook. I knew what I was supposed to write next. Relationship, man, dates, love, or something like that. But I didn't want any of those things. Was that terrible? Did that mean there was something wrong with me? I'd spent nearly 2 years alone now. No man, no love, no sex. Took a while getting used to. For a long time I felt lonely, incomplete. And then lonely turned to peaceful. Incomplete became whole, strong, perfectly balanced, on my own 2 feet. So no, I did not aspire to be in love or engaged or married or even dating by the time I turned 50. Some sex would be nice. I wrote that down, then crossed it out.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?